Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on the sonnets, and today we've got sonnet number 5 for you, which goes a little something like this. Those hours that with gentle work did frame the lovely gaze where every eye doth dwell, will play the tyrants to the very same, and that unfair which fairly doth excel. For never resting time leads summer on to hideous winter and confounds him there. Sap checked with frost and lusty leaves quite gone, beauty o'ersnowed and bareness everywhere. Then, were not summer's distillation left, a liquid prisoner pent in walls of glass, beauty's effect with beauty were bereft, nor it nor no remembrance what it was. But flowers distilled, though they with winter meet, least but their show, their substance, still lives sweet. So this is another sonnet about preserving beauty, and if you were to look at it by itself, there's a lot of imagery about flowers and saving flowers and distilling flowers and things like that, and taking things that were beautiful. There's a lot of talk about the season. So in springtime the flowers are beautiful, but come winter they are less so because they're frostbitten and they die and wither and all the petals fall off and things like that. So if you just looked at this sonnet by itself, it might look like it's just talking about preserving beauty and possibly making perfume. There is the line about summer's distillation left a liquid prisoner pent in walls of glass. That would be distilling the essence of the flower and turning it into a perfume so that you can enjoy the fragrance well after the flower is gone. But since this is Shakespeare, and since this particular sonnet falls where it does, if you talk to the experts, they say that this is a continuation of the theme of, dude, you gotta go procreate. But this is focusing a little bit more on the effects of aging and how beauty can be stripped away and taken away. The last couple of sonnets felt maybe a little direct and accusatory, and this one is a little bit more removed and speaking in metaphors as opposed to you got to go procreate. This is you're going to age, and if you don't distill your beauty and keep it somehow through having children, then it's going to be lost forever. And what's also interesting, this whole sonnet except for the last 2 lines is actually rather pessimistic sounding. It's just talking about the effects of winter on flowers, which is people age as they get older and get into the winter months of their lives. But those last 2 lines, but flowers distilled, if you take the beauty, though they with winter meet, even though the rest of the flower is gone, if you have that distillation of the flower, then the beauty of it still lives on. So if you have the distillation of the person being their progeny, then the beauty of said person lives on. So we're still in the procreation series, as they like to call it. And this one, a lot of the experts say that sonnet number 5 and sonnet number 6 are very much related. They're just sort of 6 is a continuation of 5. And yeah, we'll explore that a little bit more when we get into sonnet 6 tomorrow. I'll see you then. Mwah.